The Federal Election Commission is an independent agency created in 1975 to regulate campaign finances in the United States. The Federal Election Campaign Act created the FEC, which governs campaign finances. The main job of the FEC is to monitor donation prohibitions and limit, as well as monitoring the public funding of presidential campaigns. It is led by 6 members who are appointed by the President and confirmed by the Senate, and they are who the employees ultimately report to. The Federal Election Commission received $71.5 million in funding in the past fiscal year and employs 318 people as of 2018. The people in charge of the Federal Election Commission are Caroline C. Hunter, the chairwoman, and Ellen L. Weintraub, the vice chairwoman.
We, the Federal Election Commission, have provided much-needed transparency in the campaigning finances by enforcing finance campaign laws. In politics, the need for transparency is essential in order to ensure that elections, especially presidential elections, are fair and uncorrupted. A major part of this is making sure that the money invested is not corrupted, and that it stays that way. To do so, we disclose campaign finance information, educate donors on the specifications located in the Federal Election Campaign Act, and enforce the limits in the FECA. We, the Federal Election Commission, argue that our budget should not be cut, as our part in regulation campaign finances is essential to the integrity of each and every campaign. Candidates are required by law to report their spendings and donations to us so that we can see and show the public that contributions made to them and how they use these contributions are legal. We also submit all of our findings and reports to the President's Office of Management and Budget Review. We do this to ensure transparency and that everyone has access to the information they would like to see. In the website, we have links to pages that explain all the limits of donating money for different kinds of donors. Tax, candidates, corporations, and citizens can all find the laws and limitations regarding donations specific to their category on this website. By providing this information, contributors are not surprised by the laws and can access them at any time if they are not certain how much they can donate. We also heavily enforce the limits in FECA to ensure that each candidate runs a clean and fair campaign. Each campaign is required to report all donations and expenditures to us. With this information, we make sure that their finances all follow the limits set by FECA. If we find any questionable contributors, we make the campaign either return the money or confirm its legitimacy. In order to continue our hard work of making that every single campaign is following all laws stated in the FECA, we need the budget to keep our offices open and well-staffed. In the past fiscal year, we received $71.25 million. 67% of this was used to pay for the salaries and benefits of our employees. The remaining 33% was used for various non-personal items such as infrastructure, software, office rent, building, security, and other related costs. Every cost paid by the budget in the past fiscal year was necessary to ensure that all finances were regulated and adhering to the policies set by FECA. With the proposed budget cuts, we would not be able to do our job correctly and smoothly, preventing us from making sure that each campaign does not collect or spend money illegally. Once again, we, the Federal Election Commission, argue that our budget should not be cut, as our part in regulating campaign finances is essential to the integrity of each and every campaign.